Today on DC News Now.
Looking to the skies, we'll show you what travel is like at DCA on this Labor Day weekend.
If you're planning on hitting the road, we've got the best drive times. Possible showers and storms this afternoon. Plus, meteorologist Damon Madsen gives us a look at the weekend ahead.
Well, the Metro Redline is finally reopening with some renovations. I'll tell you about all the new changes.
And here's the scoop. A black-owned ice cream shop. Our Shanika Grimshaw takes us inside in this week's Moco Minute.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Mark Hall. Meteorologist Damon Madsen joins us with the latest check on the forecast. Damon, you just look outside. It's cloudy, rainy, and damp.
It sure is, Mark. The leftovers of that very active night we had last night where very heavy thunderstorms, a lot of torrential rain came across portions of the DMV. Here we have some of the official rainfall totals that came in around 11 o'clock this morning. Parts of Virginia, even up into Maryland, got slammed by that very heavy rain last night as you went down south towards Stafford, Prince William counties, even Spotsylvania County here. Look at these totals. Nearly 7 inches in Stafford, Virginia, 6.35 in Spotsylvania as well. Now, those numbers dropped a little bit, but still 3.5 inches. That's a lot of water in Waldorf, Frederick, nearly 3 inches as well. And when you look at the overall map with these rainfall totals, again, we are noticing these pockets of much heavier rainfall overall back across portions of Virginia, and then those storms, they eventually rolled across the river into southern Maryland as well. The rainfall wasn't quite as intense the more north you went, with DC just picking up about 3/4 of an inch of rain overall. Now, as we move throughout the rest of this Friday, storms, that heavy precipitation, not going to be a factor, but we are going to continue to see a lot of cloud cover, some light isolated rain showers, and just pockets of drizzle will continue to keep things cool and damp as we wrap up this week and head into the holiday weekend. Now, do we see things improve as we go towards your Labor Day, or do we have more storms on the way? We'll have your full forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. And if you're heading to the airport, be prepared for cancellations and delays because of last night's weather. Right now at Reagan National, 34 flights have been canceled, 74 delayed. BWI has 8 canceled flights, 48 delays. In Dulles, 48 flights have been canceled, 73 have been delayed. And stay with DC News Now as we continue to monitor any flight disruptions from last night's storms. And speaking of Reagan National Airport, a live look right now. You can see the problem as the Labor Day travel continues. Skies are expected to be busy as people travel this weekend, marking the unofficial end of summer. And DC News Now's Tosin Fakili is at DCA, giving us a glimpse of how are things looking right now.
Just like the highways have rush hour, the airport has rush hour too. On Friday morning at DCA, the TSA lines were pretty long. Pre-check and clear lines saw some of the longest lines. The good news is it was moving pretty quickly. Ryan, where are you flying to today?
To Detroit.
Wayne Ryan was one of many taking to the skies for the holiday weekend.
I'm having a reunion there in Detroit, my college reunion there.
He's hoping for clear skies and getting to his destination.
I was supposed to leave yesterday at 3 o'clock. My flight was canceled because of the weather, and they said come back again this morning, and it leaves at 7. So that's why I'm rushing this morning.
According to AAA, travel within the country is up 9% over Labor Day weekend. And TSA says it's ready for the crowds. The agency prepared to screen more than 17 million people between August 29th and September 4th.
They will probably screen maybe about 4,000 more people than we would on a normal summer day, busy summer day. We expect nationwide maybe 2.8 million, which is nowhere near a record.
Whether you're in a short or long security line, get a head start on emptying your pockets so you get to your gate and flights quicker.
Remove your belt while you're in line. Put it into your carry-on bag. You know what? Pockets. Take your cell phone out, put it in there. Keys, put it in there.
As for passenger Ryan,
I'm optimistic that I'm going to make it.
And remember, it's not just the airports that will be busy. The roads you can expect to be busy as well this Labor Day weekend. For now, at DCA, I'm Tosa Fakile. Back to you.
Tosa, thank you. And Metro Rail and Metro Bus will be operating on a Sunday schedule for Labor Day. Trains will be running every 6 to 12 minutes for most of the day. And for Metro Access users, all subscription trips on Labor Day will be canceled. However, users can still call to reserve a trip that day. Parking will also be free at all Metro garages and lots for the holiday. Ride fares will remain the same. Fairfax County Police sharing safety tips ahead of the Labor Day weekend. The department wants you to be mindful of people on roads, including people walking and also cyclists. Officials are saying that they make sure that the matches, lighters, and sharp objects are not in place where children can reach them. And if you plan on drinking alcohol, police say have a designated driver who's not drinking or take alternative transportation. Well, it is set to be a busy stretch of travel on the roads for Labor Day weekend. That's according to AAA. And DC News Now's Tim Reed spoke with families traveling through Prince George's County, Maryland.
Route 301 in PG County was busy Thursday evening with lots of vehicle traffic. Some of those drivers are hitting the road, going out of town for the Labor Day holiday weekend. That includes Joseph James and his fiancée. We caught up with them at a gas station in Upper Marlboro. They are traveling in their RV motorhome.
You know, we love to travel together. She loves to drive. I love to drive. She's an excellent driver. And that's one of the things that we have in common. She loves to ride motorcycles. So, you know, we have a couple of bikes and we just go.
The couple from Long Island, New York is headed to Virginia to meet some friends for a beach party. There will be a couple hundred RVs and thousands of people at a large campground.
Well, this is our first time going to this event, so we're not quite sure what to expect. But, you know, we have our motorcycles, so we know we're going to be doing some biking and riding our motorcycle and hanging out with friends and picking some crabs and just enjoying the lake.
According to AAA, those traveling by car should avoid the afternoon and early evening hours of Friday, as those times will be the most congested. This couple tells us they plan to be careful while driving.
You know, because obviously we're a big vehicle. Someone does something stupid, you know, it could be a disaster.
I mean, we definitely abide by the rules. We've seen a lot, and, you know, we want everybody to be safe.
AAA projects overall domestic travel to be up 9% compared to last year, while the cost of traveling will be down by 2%. In Prince George's County, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
All right, thanks to Tim. Developing now, Maryland Supreme Court ruled today that the 2022 court hearing that freed Adnan Syed violated the legal rights of the victim's family. This means that Syed's murder conviction is reinstated. Syed was free in October 2022, and he was convicted in 2000 for killing his high school ex-girlfriend. The case gained national attention through the podcast Serial. Now it goes back to the circuit court for what happens next. And Prince George's County Police are investigating a deadly shooting at a takeout restaurant. It happened yesterday evening at the Oriental Express in Capitol Heights, and the victim has not been identified. Police believe that this is an isolated incident. We spoke with someone who lives across the street from the restaurant. He says that he's surprised there was a shooting there, as the business is owned by a quiet family.
I've never seen them outside, you know, of their home, because, you know, I think they just work and go home, which is not good, you know, for the community, you know, people who live here, you know. So I hope it gets better.
Police say they are working to interview witnesses, but they are working through a language barrier as the witnesses only speak Mandarin. Well, Virginia judges waiving the preliminary hearing for the husband of missing Manassas Park mother Mamta Kafle Bhatt. It's now going straight to a grand jury. Naresh Bhatt waived this preliminary hearing yesterday morning. He's accused of concealing a body in his wife's disappearance. Naresh's defense argues that without a body, there's no probable cause. At court, Mamta's friends showed up to support her.
I sit in my seat, I have my row, I stare at the back of his head. I would gladly look him in the eyes on behalf of his wife, and there's probably a whole bunch of people behind me that would love to look at Naresh Bhatt straight in the eyes. An
immigration attorney confirms that Mamta's family is now in the U.S. from Nepal. And we're told that Mamta's mother and brother are now helping take care of the couple's one-year-old daughter. Well, welcome relief for Metro riders happened this weekend. Several Redline stations closed for summer construction will finally reopen. DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay joining us in studio with more.
Riders told us closing down 5 Redline Metro stations was an inconvenience, despite Metro offering shuttle services. But on Sunday, things are finally returning back to normal, and the ride should be much smoother. Now, Metro closed down Glenmont, Wheaton, Forest Glen, Silver Spring Metro Station back in June for renovations. So what's changed? Well, elevators and escalators repaired, sidewalks replaced, rails, fixed track signs, concrete parking lot and bus directions, and so much more. All of this happening during the Purple Line construction at the Silver Spring station, which will continue until 2027. But starting Sunday, these stations are finally reopening, and the 15,000 average riders this summer will no longer have to hop on the shuttle to get to their destination. Now, Metro says they can now expect an improved experience on the train. And actually, later this year, Metro plans to add new digital passenger information displays on platforms and entrance digital screens at all 5 stations. The Montgomery County Department of Transportation says although shuttles are gone, they still plan to keep the bus-only lanes from Georgia Avenue to Colesville Road until December to help bus routes get their destinations a lot quicker. Reporting in the studio, I'm Jean-Marie Sissay, DC News Now.